When you have a disability, people sometimes look at you with that disability, and so they think you can't do things. And so I always like to go above and beyond and say, hey, look, I can do this.
My husband and I were discussing names, and he just turned to me and he said, if it's a boy, it's this, and if it's a girl, it's going to be Hope Ann.
The day that Hope was born, the doctor relayed that she'd had the birth defects, that she had the club foot, and Jamie just looked at me and says, that's a perfect name for her, is Hope.
Her foot was turned in and upside down. They started off trying to stretch and cast her leg as much as they could.
My ankle was fused, and what that means is I had no motion in my ankle.
It would sometimes look like she was upset or mean or something. That look on her face was pain.
I kept breaking it, and the last time I broke it, the doctor, he said, you're going to continually have these surgeries. You're going to continually break this ankle. And so I went up to the doctor, and I'm like, well, what are my options? And all the things that were going to be better for me in my life was the reason that I chose to have it amputated.
That look came off her face, and she smiled, and I said, oh my word.
It's like a new life. I have not regretted it one moment. I was watching a documentary on refugees, and I came across all these landmine victims, and it was like this knot-wrenching gut feeling that I had to do something to help. The Limbs of Hope Foundation is a nonprofit organization that collects used prosthetics here in the United States and delivers them to developing countries throughout the world. I learned patience with having surgeries in my life, but with this experience in Cambodia, I learned to value personal things that you have, to the clothes on your back and things like that. Just so that I have the funds to do the Limbs of Hope, I work 2 14-hour shifts on Monday at one job, and then I work 3 12s on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then a 4-hour shift on Saturday morning. Last year we took our 2 weeks vacation from our regular jobs, and we all saved up, and that's how we got to Cambodia. Prosthetics here in the United States range between $3,000 to $100,000. People need prosthetics. They need to be able to walk. They need to be able to provide financial support for their families.
If we can't donate a used prosthetic limb to people here in the United States, then maybe we should be able to sponsor them for fundraisers. And in fact, that's what we're working on now.
Another thing that we're working on here is it's called Camp Amp. And what that is we want to set up camping experience for individuals that are amputees. On Sundays, I play sledge hockey. I'm the goaltender for the Utah Grizzlies sledge hockey team. So I've done that for about 5 years, and I get in a different world when I'm on the ice. For hockey to go, you need a team. For the Limbs of Hope to be able to go, I need a team. And so I currently have a good team.
People that are losing limbs for whatever reason, they need their spirit lifted. And Hope is the kind of person that she lifts your spirit.
My life has just been a kind of a roller coaster with everything happening with surgeries and being in and out of hospitals and stuff like that. But I'm on the up right now, and I'm beyond excited for the future.